What's up guys, and welcome here at Westham Automotive. So today we have an install for triple tube rock rail steps. These are basically made for the JK and JL. So for the JK we have it for both 2-door and 4-door application, and for the JL we only make them for the 4-door. So we're gonna go through the whole unboxing, how to install them, what you need to do to get them on there to give you guys some extra protection. So we're gonna go down to the unboxing and then we'll continue from there. All right, so the first thing I said that we're gonna do is unbox it. So I got Daniel helping me out. You might wanna have somebody to help you out just because of the weight of the sliders. You wanna make sure you have somebody help you mount them up. So we're gonna do an unboxing first, let you see what it looks like, and then we'll walk you through the tools you need, the instructions. It should be fairly simple, and then we'll go from there. So what you'll be looking at when you get the box, once you open it, you saw us remove these one, that top one's on top, the other one's underneath, and then you have a box of hardware. They did a really good job packaging it so that way it doesn't move and it's all nice and sealed so you don't get scratches on your actual rails before you put them on. And then we'll put links in the description all below so you can see what number and all that for your model and year. But basically if it's a JK and JL, you should be good. Again, the JL is only for a 4-door. So we're gonna unbox this completely and then we'll show you what it looks like. All right, so as you can see, Daniel's finishing the unpacking here of that one. This one's unpacked already. I just wanna go over some of the features. So it does have 2-inch tube, 16-gauge steel, and it's all finished in this textured black. They look really nice once they're unboxed, and they're all wrapped nice and protected so that way when you get them in the shipping box, there's no damage to them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You get the two steps, and then you get a box of all your necessities to bolt them on. So you'll get the nuts, you'll get these plastic retainers. We'll show you how to use those shortly, and then you'll get your instructions. We printed an extra set just so we can have them ready. The only tools you'll be needing is an 18 socket, 16 socket, and maybe a couple extensions, and then obviously you'll need a torque wrench at the end to torque everything down properly. But it's a pretty simple setup. If you have 2 people to do it, it's even easier. You have somebody hold it up, one person puts the bolts in, holds it on, and then these all have lock nuts. I would still use some thread locker just so they don't ever come loose, and then it's a wrap. You'll be done with it. First things first, we're gonna do is install these brackets with these, and I'm gonna show you what they look like installed, and then we'll walk you through how to do it. It's basically a holder, a little plastic holder that they give you, a U-joint with the retainers also to hold it. But these are just so that way when you do mount the steps, you can bolt on. It helps you from them moving or coming out of the position they're supposed to be in. So Daniel will walk us through it, and then we'll start installing them. So the first bracket we're gonna put is this gold bracket. It goes in through that hole right there, and then you put the retainer to hold it. So the only difference between this model, let's say if you have like a Rubicon, I think, and the Sahara might come with these other slider steps that are here. You might have to remove those first to install these. This particular model, Sport JL, does not have anything there, so it makes the install a lot easier. But the first retainer goes in just like that. The U-joint goes in there underneath, and then you put the 2 plastic retainers to hold it, and there it goes. So if your JL or JK is relatively new, you won't have much dirt or anything on it. But if it is, make sure you clean up any of the scuffed areas, maybe respray it so you don't get any rust before you do the install. So what you want to do next is we're going to completely remove these 3 bolts. This is a 16, this is an 18, and same thing on the back mount. Remove both of these 16s and then this 18. So once you do it, what we're going to do is we're mount it onto these points right here. I'll have Daniel hold it up as I lock it in place, and then we'll use these 2 mounting points, and the mounting point here to make sure that it's all locked in. And then once we do set it, we'll start tightening everything up, and we'll do the opposite side. All right, so here's the final product. This is what it'll look like once it's installed. They're nice and clean. One thing to note, when you guys are taking these 18-inch bolts off from your body mount, they are really tight. So don't be afraid to give it some juice so they come out. And then once they come out loosen enough where you can put this on, then you put them back on and then retighten them. So it is a little bit snug, so do not worry about it. We believe it's just a factory Loctite that they use. But once that's all on, they look like that, and they look beautiful. So we're gonna go to the other side, install that. We'll give you a time lapse of that so you guys can see the whole process. But it's a pretty simple walkthrough. All the instructions walk you through everything really nicely. It's actually just like 4 steps, and then you're all set. we just finished up mounting it on this side. Daniel's gonna go over and just tighten everything back up, but pretty simple steps. Again, 2/16, 18 in the middle, 2/16, 18 in the middle. The U-bolt, it's a 16. This top one's an 18. So that's all you need. It's a 16mm socket, 18mm socket, a couple extensions just to see comfort level of when you tighten and loosen things. But the step looks pretty once it's on. Again, 2-inch tubing, really strong, nice finish, and it's body mounting, so this isn't going anywhere. All right, one last thing that you want to do once you're finished is make sure you torque everything properly. So they give you torque specs on your instructions. It's 45 pounds, 78 pounds, 32 pounds, 55 pounds, and it's all in steps, just like any other process that you would do with the car or a truck. But yeah, once you're finished, you torque it all correctly. The finished product looks amazing. Again, these are the triple tube rock rail steps from Weston Automotive, JK, JL applications. But yeah, they look really nice. And if you're looking for something that gives you a step plus some protection for rocks, look no further. These are perfect, inexpensive, and they work really well. Alrighty, so that wraps up another install here at Weston Automotive. The triple tube rock rail steps are complete. The setup is relatively easy. Couple tools, couple hands, and you'll be nice and set. Not only do they give you protection, it gives you a step up. So once you start lifting your Jeep, it gets a little harder to get in and out. These help you with everything. They're affordable, they're strong, they look really good, and the finish is proper. So look no further. Weston triple tube rock rail steps, all for you.